Well, hello there. No, it's been a while since I've posted a video. Hopefully, I will post a couple more this month. Things got a little crazy there. But anyway, I'm going to show you how to put together a traveler's notebook, sort of flip-flop style using printables. I saved some of that Amazon packaging that comes in the boxes and trimmed it to 8.5 by 11. I also took some grocery bags and trimmed those 8.5 by 11. And then I found some great printables by Raven Vintage and printed them on those pages. And I loved the way they turned out. The Amazon packaging made it's a little bit transparent, but it's not super thin like tissue paper. It has a great texture, and the paper bags made some nice, sturdy, but kind of old-fashioned feeling pages, and so I thought this would make a great flip-flop journal, and those are perfect for travels. I can't speak today. Traveler's notebook sizes. The first thing I want to do is cover up the grocery bag label. Um, so when you print these, obviously you're going to print them on the inside of the bag. But the great thing about this Amazon paper versus tissue paper is it does cover it up. There might be a little bit that you can see through, but not enough to make it, I don't know, bothersome. It just kind of adds, if anything. So I'm doing this with just a plain glue stick. I use the extra strength glue stick from Elmer's. I really like the extra strength. I don't know if it's going to make that big of a difference 50 years from now, but it seems to me like it holds a lot better. So just go ahead and coat the back of your paper, or I guess that would be the front of your grocery bag, with your glue, whatever glue you decide to use, and then really make sure that your paper is smoothed down well. Now, I wanted some texture on this, so I didn't make an effort to make sure that it was super smooth. I liked the kind of bumpy ridges that were left. So, if you don't want those, you can just grab a credit card and smooth those out really thin. You're going to want to go ahead and do that to all three of your pages. Back it with whatever you would like. Unless you like the grocery bag look, then keep it that way. Um, I just I don't know, I really like this kind of vintage style printable, which, by the way, I will link these down below in the description box. And you can also get a 20% discount at her shop if you use my link, CVP20. So go ahead and give her a visit. She has gorgeous printables. You will love them. So you get the general idea. Let's go ahead and speed this part up so that we can get to the next step. All right, once you have let those dry for a couple minutes, go ahead and choose the size that you want and trim your edges. I can't remember the exact size that I used. I think I have it about 8 inches. Um, I think about 8 inches tall here. You're going to fold this however you want. So it doesn't really matter what size you choose as long as all three pages are the same height. They can be different widths. 'Cause, you can adjust your folds however you need to, but height, you want them to be the same so that it folds nicely. Once you have them trimmed, Then you're ready to glue them together. To glue these, I use my art glitter glue or reptile glue. Both of those are really good. I do not use a glue stick on this one just because I want to make sure that the the what I can't think of the word, the pages where I glue together, I want to make sure that it stays. And so I use a really strong glue, and I also am not timid with the glue on this part. Usually with art glitter glue, it's so good. Reptile glue also. They both are such good glues that you just need a tiny little bit. But when I am doing these flip-flop type journals, I want to make sure that those pieces don't come apart. So I make sure I have nice coverage, which you can see I'm doing here. I only glue about a half an inch, maybe actually no, probably a half an inch of the pages where I want to put together. I don't glue more than that. And when you fold them, as you're going to see in a minute, you're not going to fold on the crease where you've glued. You're going to fold to the side of the glue so that that part, that glue is never getting creased, and that's going to make it stronger and last longer. You'll also notice that I have the heavy print and a light print alternating so that there's a little bit of interest as I fold across. I don't want the dark prints all on one side and the light prints all on the other. That's me. That's my personal taste. You go for it. Do whatever you want. Um, I kind of like the alternating so that it gives a little bit of interest as we're going through. Okay, so now it's time to start folding. And what I'm doing here is just kind of measuring to get a guesstimate of how wide I want this journal to be or this notebook. And I once I have my main fold, then I've got a choice. I can either rotate back and forth flip-floppy all the way, or I can change direction here and there. I like to have some pages fold over the other pages, so there's kind of some multi-direction going on in these things. You'll see as I fold here that I kind of go different ways. I've got some folding in, some folding out, because my goal on this one, remember, is to have it be as like a traveler's notebook. So I'm kind of thinking, all right, how do I want that insert to be? And once you're at this point, you are just about finished. You just keep folding until it's how you want it to be. And then at that point, it's ready for you to start adding embellishments and signatures to it. Go ahead and give this a try. Don't forget to visit Raven's shop if you would like to save 20% on her printables with my code CVP20. And enjoy. Have a great day. And don't throw away any more of those grocery bags.